Well, we're going to talk now to our correspondent, Emmanuel Shaz, who's spent time herself on the Ocean Viking. She's following the situation once again for us now. So, Emmanuel, a very dramatic weekend in the Mediterranean.
Yes, Stuart, a critical weekend in the Mediterranean. Not only did the rescue ship Ocean Viking perform 6 rescues and therefore saved 555 lives that are currently on board, but also the Sea-Watch 3 vessel. It's also a rescue vessel from NGO Sea-Watch rescued performed 4 rescues and currently has 250 people on board. The situation in central Mediterranean is really critical. There are still boats, as I'm speaking, there are still boats in distress with those 2 rescue ships, being in full capacity. They have all those people on board. They have to head north. They have to ask for a place of safety so they can disembark all the people they have already saved, because as a rescue is not considered complete as long as the person rescued has not been brought to a place of safety. And right now in the central Mediterranean, the situation is very dire.
So, Emmanuel, what next then, if those ships are no longer going to be there by the sound of it?
Well, that's the problem. There is another rescue ship, the Nadir, but it's a sailing ship. It's 19 meters long. It cannot have people on board. It cannot rescue hundreds of people. And Sea-Watch also performs airborne missions to try, and spot those boats in distress. And they announced that there's at least one overcrowded wooden boat with hundreds of people on board currently in distress at sea. The Nadir rescue boat alone, like I said, 19 meters long, cannot perform a rescue. It can stabilize, a boat in distress and wait for relevant authorities to act, because since 1974, there is a convention, there is a legal framework that actually obliges states to coordinate, to assist, or to organize rescues at sea. Only at the moment, the Libyan Coast Guard also come in Maltese SAR zone to intercept boats and bring them back to Libya. The Italian Coast Guard performs a lot of rescues in Italian SAR zone, search and rescue zone. But for example, the Maltese SAR zone is quite a lawless area where you see the Libyan intervening, intercepting boats, and the Maltese ignoring calls of boats in distress.
Emmanuel, thanks very much. Emmanuel Shaz, our correspondent, following the situation in the Mediterranean for us.